And so, that is why tonight, grounded by the lessons of our history, but inspired by the promise of our future, I announce my candidacy for President of the United States.
You just,
yeah, I understand, but that's not the same question.
But that's the question I'm asking you. Was it a mistake to
go to... It was not a mistake for the president to decide to go into Iraq, because at the time he was told...
I'm not asking you that. I'm asking you...
In hindsight.
Yes.
No, the world is a better place because Saddam Hussein is not there.
So was it
I wouldn't characterize it. But I don't understand the question you're asking.
I'm asking you, knowing everything, as we sit here in 2015...
But that's not the way presidents don't... A president cannot make a decision on what someone might know in the...
People ask, what should our strategy be on global jihadists and terrorists? I refer them to the movie Taken. Have you seen the movie Taken? Liam Neeson? He has a line, and this is what our strategy should be. We will look for you, we will find you, and we will kill you. And if America once again accepts the mantle of global leadership. Yes. By abandoning this administration's dangerous concessions to Iran and its hostility to Israel. By reversing the hollowing out of our military. By giving our men and women in uniform the resources, the care, and the gratitude that they deserve. Now, just yesterday, a leader from yesterday began a campaign for president by promising to take us back to yesterday. Yesterday is over.
Today, his deep faith drives public policy decisions on social issues like traditional marriage.
We are at the water's edge of the argument that mainstream Christian teaching is hate speech. Because today we've reached the point in our society where if you do not support same-sex marriage, you are labeled a homophobe and a hater. So what's the next step after that? After they've done going after individuals, the next step is to argue that the teachings of mainstream Christianity, the catechism of the Catholic Church, is hate speech. And that's a real and present danger.
Oh boy, he's coming on strong. He's just amazing.
You know, this notion of separation between church and state, you won't find those words in the Constitution. That doesn't mean that we should have an officially sanctioned denomination. The words there are supposed to be to ensure that there's not a hostility between the church and state, so that every individual American can make a choice about how they want to worship or not to worship at all. Religious liberty is not the right thing to do just because it is. It is also a constitutional principle of this country, one of the key ones. And we should speak loudly and clearly about that, and I think we need to make more people aware that that's what's happening now. I know my candidacy might seem improbable to some watching from abroad. After all, in many countries, the highest office in the land is reserved for the rich and the powerful. But I live in an exceptional country.
I live in an exceptional country where even the son of a bartender and a maid can have the same dreams.
In Australia and some other countries, there's mandatory voting. It would be transformative if everybody voted. That would counteract money more than anything. It would completely change the political map in this country.
I've often thought, why can't we vote on the internet? We bank on the internet. Vote on the internet. Be easy to get everybody to vote. Our democracy is only made stronger when more people participate. President Obama's idea, well, it didn't sit too well with one 2016 Republican hopeful.
Not voting is also a legitimate choice that some people make. I wish more people would participate in politics too, but that is their choice. That is the choice of living in a free society.
From that, you would hope it would become a democracy.
That sounds like nation building. So are you
well,
saying that
it's not nation building. We are assisting them in building their nation.